Yo, what up, tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on Arena. Some more flashback Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Pretty funny, somebody mentioned in one of the earlier comments that it's flashback, but even though the set came out, what, like less than a year ago? Kind of funny that we've already had so many formats in between that time that this is now considered a flashback. But anyway, we will jump into the pack. I want you to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And we will move on with our next pick. We opened 3 fantastic uncommons. The Silver Fur Master for ninjas, the Kappa Tech Record for any green deck, and then the Kumano Faces Kakazon for the nice aggro red decks. I guess there's a 4th uncommon here, but the rare's okay. I think you're probably going to end up taking the Kappa Tech Record. This is just one of the top uncommons in the format. And it doesn't really put you into necessarily a straightforward archetype like ninjas or Kumano. So we'll take the Kappa. We'll see if we can get past some goodies to go along with it. But for the most part, we'll just stay open. Goshen Tie of Lost Wisdom. It's the blue shrine. Gravelighter's okay. Skyscraper's a decent win con for the late game if you're playing a more slower control-y deck. I think the best card here is the Mukatai Ambusher, which kind of sucks after passing Silver Fur Master, but I think the Kappa Tech Record was certainly still the best choice. Yeah, I don't mind just taking the best card out of the pack, so we'll take the Ambusher. Another funny thing is that, or not funny, but another good synergy is Kappa Tech Record with other ninjutsu cards, right? After you've got in with the Kappa Tech Record the first time, you get to potentially ninjutsu it back and rebuy the value, so we'll go ahead and take the Ambusher. Into an Invoke Despair, another card I do really like. A lot of value here. It is hard to cast. The Invokes are in, rather, there's an Invoke in each color. They're all quad color. The black one is one of the better, I mean, they're all good, but the black one is strong for sure, just because you get a ton of card advantage immediately. So baseline, your opponent sacks a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 and you draw a card. And then you do that for enchantments and planeswalkers. So usually what this turns into is 5 mana, quad black included. Your opponent sacks a creature, and then you draw 2 cards, and they lose 4 life. Excuse me. I'll go ahead and take it here, following the Ambusher. Arrest is good, Cultivation's good, Kami's good. We'll see if we can play this quad black. Pretty weak pack here. There's like a Replication Specialist, which is okay. Some mediocre black cards that you don't want to take early. Some okay green cards. I guess the Tales of Master Sashiro being the best here. I mean, I do like the Boon of Boseiju. This card's really nice with that that Skyscraper we passed, for example, but I guess I'm just going to take the uncommon Combat Trick. Specialist is probably the right choice, but that pack is so weak overall, I don't mind doing that. Nice pack here. Dog is great, Other Dog is great, Fade is great, Blossoming Sands is great. Let's go with the Greater Tanuki here. Not only is it a good win con, but it's also a way to approach that quad black a lot easier. Yeah, a lot of good cards. Season, Tanuki, Fade, Companion, all fantastic. Into the meme that is the Mech Titan Core. It's a fun one. I've flipped this a few times before. I don't think it's the right choice here. We have a Roadside Reliquary, which is kind of a free roll card draw land. And then like the Tameo Safekeeping, which is a surprisingly good combat trick. We'll take the land here. Okay, good pack. Azusa's Many Journeys is solid. So are both of these green cards. Blue cards here are also fine. It's crazy how good the cheap sagas are. Like, this doesn't look all that powerful, but it plays out better than it looks. And that's true, again, of the majority of the cheaper sagas. Green looking pretty good for us here. We can take into Harmonious Emergent, which is a nice aura, or the Commune with Spirits. Shrine Steward can grab that Emergence baseline now. Seems good over Leech Gauntlet. We might not even be playing black at this point. Just kind of straight up playing a green deck right now. So plenty of shrines and auras that you can go grab with the Shrine Steward. This generally plays out better than it looks. Right now we just have the Emergence, but we can grab like that Careful Cultivation, any of the Shrines. So a lot of good targets for this. And then there's just a bunch of good enchantments if you end up in other colors, right? Like the Intercessor's Arrest. What's the blue one called? Tamiyo's Completion. A bunch of other stuff I'm sure I'm forgetting now, but a lot of cards. Oh, Twisted Embrace, I guess, is the maybe best hit with this. That's the black removal spell enchantment. Good stuff overall. Grafted Growth you can grab as well, sure. We might end up running that. Gets us to, closer to quad black. If, again, that still is a thing. Let's see, last time we got to pick one, pack one Kamigawa for the flashback draft. And that ended up pretty well. I think green-black is a really solid grind-out strategy, though. If you can get the like Gloom Shriekers. There's also those, what else? Plenty of good green-black solid value cards. Non-pick here. I'll take the Puppet. Yeah, a bunch of vehicles and a lucky offering. I wouldn't say that was a good pack one, but it was fine. We will definitely be playing green. As for secondaries, or third, or fourth, or fifths, we'll just have to wait to find out. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was getting tired of this format by the tail end when it first came out. Again, having put over 1,000 games into it. No, that was 1,000 wins. Putting over 1,500 games into this format. But I do think it is better than any of the silly alchemy variants. It's nice to change things up every once in a while. All right. Pack 3, or rather Pack 2, You can't script this any better. I swear. What can you do? What can you do? It's just meant to be. All right. What are we passing? We're passing the Gloom Shrieker. That was one of the cards we really wanted to get. Colossal Sky Turtle, one of the most insane value cards in the format. You pair this with Season of Renewal and you can just go infinite. There's a Patchwork Automaton here for the good aggro decks. There's another Tanuki. We know what I'm taking. There's no point. No point lollygagging on another choice. We've got another Kamigawa, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty easy Blossom Prancer to follow that up. 5 mana 4/4 reach that either gains you some life as a baseline or you get to draw a card. So one of the best green uncommons in addition to the Kappa Tech Wrecker. Spinning Wheel Kick, another Tanuki, another Azusa's Many Journeys. This is a really solid removal spell in these type of decks. Problem is it's just a little bit slow. And you need a creature baseline to make it work. I think because we picked up the Kamigawa, I'm supposed to just take another Tanuki here. Big dumb green creature that also fixes for mana, so easy enough for me. Right now, I haven't taken any of the dual lands, and I only really have the Grafted Growth, which doesn't fix super well. Like with the Tanukis, that means we're going to probably need to run at least one of each basic. Okay, a solid pack here. There's a green shrine if we want it. We're not going to need the Skyscraper as a win con anymore. Completion, good removal that we can tutor with the Steward. Training a fine 2-drop blocker. Beetle, just good value. Kami of Terrible Secrets. I don't have enough artifacts for that right now. And we could just take the Bloodfell Caves for extra fixing. Kind of dig taking the Bloodfell Caves or the Tamiyo's Completion. Land's always going to be a safe pick here, so let's just do that. Michiko's or Thornwood Falls. Yep, alright. I will need to start taking some more actual spells, but for now, any green dual land looks pretty solid to me. Where's my removal? That's the big question. Where is my removal? And you know what? Oh, I haven't seen any of the Bamboo Grove Archers. Really need to get those 2-mana 3/3s, don't I? Yeah. Just fantastic early game blockers with reach, so even versus like a ninja deck, a turn two Bamboo Grove Archer can just stop them in their tracks. Yeah, I am real short on playables. I think usually green white is my preferred baseline, but green blue is also fine, especially if you can get some of the Behold the Unspeakables. This is unplayable. We have only a Tamiyo's Completion here. Okay. Alright, I mean, maybe we start taking some blue cards then. This is really good defensively. We picked up a Completion, which can tutor with the Shrine Steward and is fine removal. That seems okay. It's also a flyer for the Kappa Tech Wrecker. Crab versus Rugged Highlands. I'll take the green baseline duel. Any green duel is probably going to be a worthy pickup when I'm playing the Kami War. Automaton Wheeling is disgusting, but we can't play that here. Is this worth playing in our deck as a bad removal spell? Guess it might actually be. Just because we don't have much right now. This needs a lot of help. And we are not getting that help. In fact, if I cut the lands, I have 12 playables closing in on the end of pack 2. Okay, Crab is fine. We can use it as either a 7-mana win con or like that 3-mana nonsense. Jukai Trainee as an early blocker is okay. Alright, I mean, a couple playables there didn't hurt. Pack 3's got to help me out a lot. This is not a good pack 3 open. Teachings of the Kirin is alright, but I don't think this is the card we're looking to play here. I would almost rather just take Tamiyo's Safekeeping. I guess we'll take it, though. This is not even good in our deck. Man, maybe I just take Voltage Surge for some red removal. Let's do that. I'll take Voltage Surge. Life of Toshiro's great. Tawashi's okay. The Terminal would be good. I'm down to take the life. It's a fun card, but not going to take that. We have, I guess, Terminal here for some more fixing, and ramp makes sense. Let's do that now. We've picked up a decent number of artifacts as well, so it's not even like that bad. Ooh, Modern Age is another great one. Helps us filter out our draws and turns into a 2/3 flyer later. Passing another Spinning Wheel Kick, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Another Modern Age here looks pretty good. Same thing with Terrarium or Backwater. Fang of Shigeki's alright. What's our creature count? 8? 8, and then all of the sagas. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess if we run the Emergence. So the creature count looks low, but it's not. All things considered. And you know what? Now that I've picked up 2 Modern Ages, splashing this Mukotai Ambusher is a lot more appealing. Right? 3/2 lifelink to bolster back our life total, but rebuy the Modern Age for looting purposes. I really need to get Season Renewal. I think I've only seen that one that we passed in pack 1. Season of Renewal is going to be pretty clutch if we can find one somehow. And here, sadly, we've just gotten junk. The Shrine is a good early blocker, though. 0-4 Wall's okay. Not the greatest. I don't even know what I was supposed to be drafting, honestly. I have no white lands. We only have a couple pieces of white fixing here. We've seen infinite of these Invigorating Hot Springs. So another Crab versus Mnemonic Sphere. I guess we'll take this looter, or the card draw, rather. Another completion. Alright, more removal's good. Well, we went for fun again, and this one turned out a lot worse than the previous Kamigawa deck I drafted. Artifact count. Let's see, 6 artifacts, 13 enchantments. Running a colorless land isn't great, but we might end up doing it here. Scrounger to make treasure. That doesn't look all that good, but maybe it's a necessity. Okay, so cannot get a Season of Renewal anymore. Damn. Scoured Barrens. Okay. That's not terrible on the wheel. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this deck, but we'll give it a shot. Even if I hadn't taken the Kamigawa in pack 2, I don't think our deck would have ended up any good, right? So maybe I just drafted this poorly, or maybe the seat wasn't very good. There might have been a good aggro, I guess, red-blue deck or something. I don't think Ninjas was particularly open. I mean, we did get some late blue-red aggro cards. Maybe that was the correct seat. Oh, man. Are getting some good late lands, though. I mean, picking up those late lands does make the Kamigawa much more playable. In fact, I probably just get this Voltage Surge in the deck. This is still a little bit too much of a stretch. It's got the emergence here, I think. It's so awkward to need to run one planes, but kind of love it. So heavy on blue and heavy on green. One mountain. This would give us 5, 6, 7 green sources. 4, 5, 6 blue sources. Ooh-wee. I'm not going to call this mana base good, because it's not. But this is what I've drafted, and this is what we're going to play. Alright, another 5-color Kamigawa deck. Let's go. I have 0 confidence in this deck as compared to the previous Kamigawa deck, but you never know. Magic's magic, baby. Magic's magic. On the play, hey, with a Tanuki. Clearly drawing an island off the top is the best strategy, but Tanuki can grab us a blue source on turn. 4. Ah, Azusa's on turn 2 there wasn't a terrible top deck. Virus Beetle. Guess we're pitching Mr. Krabs. And then missing a land drop. It's gonna suck if they have a ninjutsu card here to buy back their beetle. Thankfully they didn't. Nothing on turn 3. Alright, let's go grab an island. Flip a 3/3 here. I guess I'm going to discard the second Modern Age. Keep all of these. They're going to be on the value deck, most likely. They're going to have, like, Geothermal Commies. They're going to have those 3/4s that draw a card if they have an enchantment and an artifact, which they now do. That's really awkward. But I think we have to pitch it. I think playing out the Blossom Prancer this turn's too good. Even though we lose our white source. Okay. Let's go for fun, baby. We would have been on the way to casting it too. Oh, that sucks for them a lot. Now we get to Tamiyo's completion their forest, and that's effectively a Stone Rain. I think we're gonna cycle this Mnemonic here for 1 card. Hope to find another tap land. Beautiful. Completion their forest as a Stone Rain. Play the red source. And yeah, I mean, Tanuki we should probably just hardcast. But we do have a Plains in the deck that we could go grab. Wow. Alright, yeah, let's just attack. Oh, sure. Okay. I don't really care if we trade Likeness of the Seeker for Likeness. I don't need to... We only untap 3 lands off of that, so we don't need to do anything else here. We'll just let the trade happen. And then, like I said, just run out the 6/5. That feels like it's probably a little too late for them. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. Sorry, friend. I can't quite go for the kill here because if I completion their Virus Beetle, then they crew the Hover Bike in response. Ah, but if they go for a crew, then we do get to kill them. Perfect. Alright, that worked out. Sometimes things just go your way. Got a little bit lucky, both from the opponent getting a little bit of mana screw there, and us drawing pretty well, so we will take it. Go game 2. On the play. Wow, hand is good. As good as we can hope. Got our green, got our blue, got a couple of sagas and a growth for some extra fixing. I guess the hope here is that we get to Modern Age, discard some of these islands. Yeah, let's lead with Modern Age. I guess we can discard Scrounger if we don't draw a land. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's the swamp. Voltage Surge. I think we're going to keep the Surge since we have the Grafted Growth in our hand. And we want to put the Grafted Growth on Island since we have so much redundant blue. So now we have green, black, blue in our hand. And then the island can be red or white. So we're only one away from casting Kamigawa, should we ever find that. Tanuki's P good here as well. Alright, so we flip our Modern Age, get a flyer. Play out the Shrine Steward. I guess we probably just go grab one of our Tamiyo's completions. Or our other, I should say. Because I took out the Harmonious Emergence. So our hand will just be a bunch of removal spells. Tanuki from the OP. Grab a triple white. That probably smells like them having the Invoke card. Oh, I forgot I'm running this card in my deck. Yeah, we'll just grab another completion. I mean, hell. 5 damage on the board and 3 removal spells in hand. Like, we could just win with these 3 cards. Hear me. That's annoying. Does this turn off all abilities too? It does. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Actually, do we want a ninjutsu? I feel like I'd rather just completion this thing. The way I did that, though, I think Arena probably told them that I have a ninjutsu card. Like, on their end of it, they probably saw the 2-mana tap. Kind of funny. Oh, hello, friend. Pass with 6 mana open. We'll see what they have here. Clearly something nasty is gonna happen. Oh. Wait, that's not bad at all. Alright, let's rebuy our Modern Age. And I'm gonna pass and now just cycle our Tanuki. Go grab a mountain. Be able to cast our Kamigawa next turn if they just slam out their Tanuki of their own. Going with Samurai instead. That is pretty sus. Maybe they have a Master's Rebuke and they're gonna punch. And going for it. So if they had Tamiyo safekeeping, they could have played out the Tanuki and done the same thing. Interesting. So maybe it's just Wanderer's Intervention? No, it's not even that. I am not sure why they played the 4-4 instead of the 6-5. Alright. I mean, that's fine. It's fine. So let's just lock down their lifelinker. Smack in for 6, put them to 2. What in this format cost a single white? I don't even remember. Light up the way? Oh, what's it called? Light of something? What does that card do? Gain life? I don't know. I'm gonna play out another 2-power creature since it's lethal. There's some 1-mana white trick. Doesn't it gain life or something? Maybe I'm thinking of some weird format. I don't know. Alright. I'm worried that if I Voltage Surge the Jukai naturally... What's in this format? Let me look this up real quick. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty cards. Set list. White. Light the Way. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature or vehicle, untap it. Return target permanent you control to its owner's hand. So that's what they have. Okay. Guess I'm gonna lead on Blossom Prancer. Interesting. I think I'm actually gonna pass then, because that's what they have, right? If I attack with everything, they go back up to 4, they eat, take 2. I guess if they... I feel like they... Yeah, I feel like they would target Light Up the Way on their Golden Tail Disciple. Got the Modern Age. Light the Way is the only thing I can see them have. Oh, you know what? No, there's a bunch of stuff. They could have Light the Way, they could have March of Otherworldly Light, they could have Regent's Authority. I did not look far enough. So if it's +2/+2, I missed lethal. I guess that's a more likely card for them to have than Light the Way. Either way, we can afford to wait a turn. Okay. So it is the +2/+2 trick. Alright, just no blocks then. Yep. Oh, wow! They drew a double trick. Nice. Okay. Can get behind that. Impressive. So we smack with all here. Wait, no. We just smack with these 3. Kappa Tech Wrecker on the unblocked one will kill the Tanuki. All of these trade with their Jukai Naturalist anyways. Yeah, we're okay. I think it's better to keep our Tanuki as an extra win con in case they draw like Farewell. I mean, I could have played out the Mnemonic Sphere or whatever it's called and then sacked it to Voltage Surge to kill the Jukai Naturalist, but I think this is a better line. Nice. Okay, so let's... So now we bounce like this. Voltage Surge the Naturalist, sacking our Steward, which was gonna die anyways. Poke them for 4, use the Kappa Tech Record to kill the Tanuki. And I say GL, my friend. GL, HF. Bingo, bango, bongo. Let's go, baby! 2-0. I could lose all 3 games from here on out, and... No, actually, that was not true. If I lost all 3 from here on out, I'd feel bad. Let's get to, like, 5 wins, and then I won't care. Anytime you've got a Kamigawa in your deck and you get to, like, 3, 4, 5 wins, you're like, alright, that, you know what? That was good. That was worth it. If I close my eyes and then open them, will I have a blue source in it? This is kind of close. I want to be greedy, but I'll ship it down. Alright, well, I feel vindicated because this hand's much better. I'm going to pitch the Scrounger here, just because, well, Blossom Prancer is a much better card, and even though it's double green, Scrounger's more in the deck just because it's a filler. I'm going to discard the Completion. We have the opportunity to discard Blossom Prancer next turn as well, if we want to. But now I don't think I want to. Now I'm going to discard the Life of Toshiro, since they didn't do anything. I want to keep the Ambusher to rebuy one of my flyers. Rebuying the Modern Age is pretty juicy for looting. Puzzle Maker for Scry Action's kind of nice. Some weird discards, but I think that makes sense. Okay, there's our double green. Perfect. Yeah, that's worth keeping. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get the Lifelinker online right now. Just start bolstering the life total slightly. Well, well, well. 4-4. Womp womp. With reach. Let's cast our own, and then we can go Shrine Steward next turn if we want to. Beautiful. That is the card we were going to grab with Shrine Steward, so that works out. Touché. They probably have a rest, I would guess. Oh, maybe they have a shrine they want to grab, I don't know. I think our plan is pretty straightforward here. Just Completion the Prancer, attack with everything, assume the Ambusher's gonna trade with Shrine Steward. They go to 16, I'm gonna go to 27. Green-white has a bunch of different targets they can grab, though. Oh, they grabbed Grafted Growth. Okay. Alright, I mean, this is exactly like I said. Sadly, Rugged Highlands doesn't give us extra coverage. We already have 2 red and we already had 2 green, so... Not the best land. Oh, you know what? Now I'm thinking that somebody else has the Kamigawa. Because why would they grab Grafted Growth if they weren't also splashing some nonsense? And now that we see Swiftwater Cliffs, my senses are tingling. Okay. Nice. So their Prancer's still locked down for a turn, though. I'll go grab, I guess, Grafted Growth here. That way we can make our Prancer a 5/5 to attack into theirs, but it also gives us a white source for if we eventually find our Kamigawa. Jeez, they have 2 Blossom Prancers? Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I wonder if they're gonna run out their Bamboo Grove Archer. We really needed Seasons of Renewal in this versus this matchup. I don't have very high confidence here. Can start milling them out, I guess. We have a clock. It is deck damage. It's always risky to... Alright, we'll just take it. It's always risky to mill green when Season of Renewal and the Turtle exist in the format. But that does look like a feasible line to victory here. Besides Kami War, what is our best draw? Probably the network terminal of our own. With the Puzzle Maker, terminal means you can do some good looting. Yeah, it's not ideal. They're grabbing Shrine Steward again. They grabbed Grafted Growth last time. Right, they have the White Shrine. Well, milling the Kami was good, because that Gloom Shrieker doesn't get value anymore. Sure. We're probably dead here. I'm going to go for a double block on there. Oh, I guess 4/4 now? We just have to hope they have nothing, because I have nothing. Okay, that wasn't the worst. And because they killed the 2/3 instead of the 3/2, I still have a... Oh, never mind, I was going to say I still have a decent double block next turn, but I don't. "17 cards left in their deck. Slow burns. They have Spinning Wheel Kick? Can't beat that if they have it with Blossom Prancer. Not that I can beat much of anything right now. Deck damage. Deck damage! It's going to be pretty safe to concede if they have Season of Renewal. Or the Turtle. Yep. Okay. Okay. That was a good draw. We get scry and loot. 1-4 is not good enough here. 2-2. Yep, we need that for blocks. It's a decent blocker, I guess. I'm just waiting to see what they're splashing. We're assuming they also have Kamigawa or whatever, but you can never know for sure. Like, why else would they be running a blue-red land, you know? Oh, they had Farewell for artifacts. Very nice. Okay. Well, they're throwing away their... Maybe they forgot that this had Bushido. Ah, yeah, I forgot. Okay. Nice, the spinning wheel kick. We did get it. We're actually not doing that badly here. Like, at all. This could very, very realistically be a mill out. Nine cards left. That's only 5 turns. Oh no, they're looking at their graveyard. They found it. They found the Season of Renewal. Alright. Wait, maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't. They definitely have a Kamigawa in their deck. Oh gosh. Can we mill it, please? There's the Season! We milled the Season, okay. That's not good for us, but we're getting close. We just need to find like one more interactive thing. That ain't it either. 5 cards left. No, there it is! We knew they had it. So I need to draw mine now. I'm gonna take 7 here, go to 4. Damn. That'll do her. We were so close. They had 4 cards left in their deck. We just needed to hit our Kamigawa before they hit theirs. We're just dead on board. Alright, good game. We knew they had it in their deck. Obviously, that was the only thing that made sense with the lands that they had. Got lucky by milling that Season of Renewal. Man, the dream. They draw land there and instead we mill the Kamigawa would be freaking hilarious. GG's, go next. On the play for our next game. Hand is okay. Can turn off their first creature, and with 1 land, which we just drew, we can Grafted Growth to hopefully unlock everything else. Okiba Reckoner Raid. Yeah, that's annoying. If they're ninjas, then the short circuit is really, really bad. Like, I don't even think I hold on to the short circuit. Rather, I don't think I use the short circuit here. Yeah, we just go Grafted Growth. Pass. Hope that Blossom Prancer next turn doesn't eat a removal spell. Sure. Okay, we are 1 color off. We are red or white off currently. Do they have the ninja? They do. Alright, so I take 5. I think we go land Mukatai. Fast, holding up short circuit. We have Twisted Embrace. Please no. Okay. Maybe they're just trying to get in for max damage? Sure. It's a good draw. Gain 3 life back. Let's play out the mnemonic. Let's hold up completion. That's annoying. I'm gonna use up my mana efficiently here, I think, and I think I'm supposed to completion the Infiltrator. Oh, maybe not. No, it's too efficient to do this. Alright, let's turn it off. Let's go ahead and, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually. Oh wait, we've already got wrapped our grafted growth, so... Let's main phase the Shrine Steward, as if I could instant speed it, and then draw with Mnemonic. Try to hit one of our tap lands for Kami War next turn. Let's hold the land since we have 2 Modern Age in our deck. That is clearly not great. Ah, I see. I see. They're just gonna go super wide. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does this work? Let's kill their menace creature here. If they draw removal, we're taking 8 damage. Alright, so they get to sack the 2/2 I block. I take 6. Go to 5. We're holding on. Okay. So we'll bounce the token, make them discard one of the other cards in their hand. So that means they have a spell in their hand. Kill this. Stabilize. That's fine. Eat, block, go to 3. Flip our war. Play out a Nuki. Should be able to attack for 2. Looks good. Looks very good for us. Give me something. All of those cards I like. Could loot first, I guess. Gonna have to Tamiyo's completion the Blade Blesser, it looks like. Gain 3 off this Azusa's is probably gonna pull us into the territory of can't lose, but we'll see. That's pretty good as well. I can rebuy back my... Yeah, alright, that should do her. I can buy back my Kami War now. Okay, it's good. Let's hit him for 1 million. Then before they draw, buy back our Kami War. Some more value. Get a treasure. Draw 2 more cards. Bounce their Kami, make them discard a card. We are doing it, baby! Notably, if I had just not bounced my Kami War, I kill them, but where's the fun in not getting extreme value when you can, you know? All for value. Alright, 3-1. Rollin' and rockin' and rollin'. On the play. Hand looks good. This is 3 of our 4 colors towards casting Kami War. Because remember, you can't... I mean, I need this for both black and red, but... Actually, I guess this is technically all 5 colors, isn't it? We have Grafted Growth plus Tanuki. Ooh, nice draw there. Bearded Companion, okay. There's all of our colors. So I don't think we're gonna want to cycle that. I think here I'm just gonna use the sphere, see if we hit another tap land. Nice. And now next turn we can go Puzzle Maker. The turn after that we can go Growth on the Puzzle Maker. Jeez, Double Dog is really good. Good sequence. Now next turn we can go Grafted Growth into Modern Age. Even if we draw a tap land. So either a land or Short Circuit are on our chopping block of discards. I don't really care if they want to use Wanderer's Intervention or whatever. Sure, this works too. I get to eat 1 dog. We do get to buy back the other. Tech Wrecker kills our Puzzle Maker. That's fine. Oh, Auto Tapper might have gotten them there. Yeah. They can't replay out their dog because of the Auto Tapper there. I guess now instead we want to go Modern Age into Scrounger? No, I guess I don't even want Scrounger, do I? So we have red, blue, black, green, white. So we don't need this mountain anymore. If we draw our Kamigawa, it's already castable. Okay. Hoping to draw Tamiyo's completion to turn off the forest then. That's very good as well. Yeah, just Tanuki pass. Boo. Okay, taking a bit of damage again. 6, I go to 9. I think I just play out my Mukatai, hold the Kappa. Looks like they might have Tamiyo's safekeeping in their hand. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Sure. So I think I go like this to bait out the safekeeping if they have it. And then what we get to do is attack with the Vector Glider, Ninja in our, yep, as expected. Ninja in our Kappa. Kill the Harmonious Emergence. Read you like a book. Bad news is I'm at 6 life and the opponent has all spells in their hand. Okay, I'm at 4. Shrine and tick it up. Get a loot on. Do we want the flying blocker or the Jukai? I think we want the flying blocker. Sorry, the Jukai. So we go war, eat the shrine, 2/2 blocker, pass, and pray. Because we're still very far behind and we know they have a million spells left. White-green also just has so many ways to deal with an enchantment that I don't expect the Kamigawa to pull us out of this fully, so. Confidence low. Pass? Huh. I mean, I could even bounce one of my own things for value if I wanted to, like bounce the loot or something, but I guess I'm gonna bounce their Mana Dork, because I don't think there's too much. I mean, I could bounce my Kappa tech record for, I guess maybe bouncing the Kappa for regaining Death Touch was worth it. feel like I'm supposed to sit. I don't think I'm supposed to play out the crab. I think I'm supposed to utilize the mana leak ability of it. Well, that's bad. That is very bad for us. Okay. My flyer flips at least. But yeah, playing out the crab doesn't do anything. It's better just to hold the mana leak ability up and hope. Our Kamigawa flips to a creature next turn. I do think I like chumping here for the record. Two, 4, 6, 8. So we want to draw like Tamiyo's Completion for Kyodai. Puzzle Maker for... Wait, Puzzle Maker already dead? Puzzle Maker. Yeah, Puzzle Maker's gone already. Geothermal. Alright, perfect. If I don't counter the Geothermal here, they get to rebounce their Fragment of Kanda, which exiles my Kamigawa. Play out the Azuzas for potential life gain next turn, and again, just crossing our fingers here. Don't think we're winning this, but if they don't have a removal spell, there's a chance. They just had another Fall of Lord Kanda. Alright, good beats. You got me. I'm not dead on board, but once that goes away, I don't think we have a way to win since one of the Tanukis was already gone. I have to draw an immediate answer to their flyer. I'm going to just pick it up and move on to the next. Oh! I almost forgot there are some free gems in the store today. Let me go boot those up real quick. 1,500 gold for 400 gems. What a steal of a deal. I apologize if in the coming days, weeks, months, years, the facial hair gets a little bit crazy. For those of you who don't also watch my stream, we are currently on a heavy Pokemon binge where I have to beat this specific challenge, and I said I would not shave until I do. So. Our hand is great, but our opponent has a turn 1 Generous Visitor here. And that might just end us. Please don't have... Yeah, here we go. Here we go. That's good. I guess I'm gonna discard a Tanuki. Just too slow. I think we want to play out our 1/4 next turn. Yikes. Turn 1 Generous Visitor into immediately 2 follow-up enchantments is kind of disgusting. Ambusher looks good here. God, I guess I'm discarding another Tanuki. That's so disgusting. Could have discarded the Mukatai, but I think we're going to want that since our Modern Age is flipping next turn. Well, they couldn't have another enchantment, could they? Yep, free roll attack. Okay, that was a good draw too. Shields are up. I probably should have discarded the Ambusher instead of one of the Tanukis, but here we are. I'm gonna have to completion their Bearer of Memory now that they've got 6 mana. I would not be surprised if they just pass turn here. And plan on activating the ability. Oh. That's kind of interesting. Huh. Okay. Ah, this sucks. I needed to draw land that turn. I guess I probably should have cast this on my turn. Now that I think about it, because if they had just cast any enchantment... Naturally. If they had cast any enchantment... Then, it would have gotten a trigger. Wow, that is not a good attack over here, though. That's really good for us. That might have saved us right there. Because now we only have to beat the Generous Visitor currently. So let's think this out. I mean, yeah, I guess I just play out the 3-2. Oh, really need to draw some land. Because if they draw Fatty this turn, or just a removal spell, then we probably lose. So, we need to fade one top deck here. If they brick this turn, I think that gives us the window we needed. Not good. That's okay, though. We can still double block. But that's not good. Yep, and I have to. So I'm gonna go back up to 9, which is not a 2-turn clock from the Samurai, so at least that gives me a little bit of hope there. I need to cycle this and find a land. Okay. Let's see, green... Oh my gosh. That land doesn't work, does it? Green, blue... No, we have too much overlap. So once again, I need them to brick on a turn. Okay, well, we can loot with the terminal here. So I take 4, I go to 5. We pray that they didn't draw anything. Nice. Oh, 4 doesn't do much here. Okay. I guess we go grab another completion. And once again, we're in prey territory. I have to take the hit and just die to any pump. If they have it, they have it. Because if I go Grafted Growth, the Shrine Steward can trade with the Samurai. Obviously, I'm dead to anything. They know I have the completion, but any removal spell kills me, so it doesn't matter. That's gonna be funny if they drew, like, Repel the Vial, and now that I made my Shrine Steward 4 power, they can kill it. Ah, Yes. Oh my god. Well, a fitting end. A fitting end. What did I go? 3 and 3? That's so troll. Oh, that was very unlucky. But I guess even if I hadn't made a 4-power creature, they can repel the Vial on my Tamiyo's completion or whatever. Damn. Well, I'm not super upset because I don't think this was a great Kamigawa deck, but I'm a little bit upset because I definitely could have seen it getting a few more wins. We got to cast it a few times, had some fun games, but there's another Kamigawa Neon Dynasty draft for you. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this more than Baldur's Gate. But again, I think I'm going to probably be swapping between the two. So we'll see. Until then, peace out.